Hi, my name is Grace Baroni, and welcome to Conversations with the ERC5. Today, I am so excited to have with us Kristine Barthelette from Common Grounds Cafe. Kristine, thank you so much for joining us on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
I am so excited to have you here because this is an exciting time for you.
It very much is.
You are the new owner of Common Grounds Cafe.
I am.
So share with us what led you on this journey.
Oh, well, we only have a short amount of time, so the summed up version. Well, to be perfectly honest, my inspiration has come from my daughter, Braylon, who is 10 months old. So a little past history on me is I was previously a director of operations for a local company, and it was wonderful and great. And then they went corporate. It wasn't so wonderful and great. Mm-hmm. And while going through that, I was also trying for about 3 years to have a baby. And so when I was pregnant with Braylon, I kind of got pretty emotional, and nothing was going wrong. And it was all turned from sadness to very exciting.
Lots of happiness.
Came
your way.
Lots of anxiety. And she came and, has changed my life completely, all for the better. It was looking pretty dark for some time. And when she came, she's just rocked my whole world upside down and has given me a lot of courage and inspiration to take on new adventures and challenges. And it's been, I'm older and I'm in a place in my life where having her, I don't want to miss a thing. So I knew that I didn't want to return to what I previously did. And I wanted something that I could connect with her. I've always been connected to the community, wanting to do things and find ways to support. So I said,
Here you are.
Let's jump on something here. And I didn't have any idea where I was going to land, but I knew that I was on a hunt to, be my own boss and do my own thing. And if I could have Braylon there, I would have Braylon there. And it's
Create your own rules.
Nothing
that
but a
still
blessing.
allows you to not miss a minute.
That's right.
Of that beautiful little girl.
That's right. And the more, I talk with people, the more the stories are very similar.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people out there that have a similar, idea in mind. And, I hope that I can kind of help people come alive and follow their paths.
Well, when I heard that you had your little girl, I thought, wow, that is amazing. And I always am fascinated because as a mom, as a woman, you're always torn in so many directions.
For sure.
And as you're trying to create that path where you can be there for your children every step of the way, and yet you still want to fulfill yourself.
That's right.
I just applaud you because I said, well, kudos to her.
She's
doing this. She's doing this. So, I was very excited for you.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best on this journey. I think it's fantastic. And when I stopped in recently, the shop looks just gorgeous.
Thank you. Yes, I do have a hidden passion of decorating.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah. And I've, a lot of people in my life had told me that's the train I should kind of take. And that didn't quite feel me, because I would be more behind the scenes and not so much up front with the community. And, so I figured I could kind of have the best of both worlds. And so I put my own touch when I purchased the shop and continue to do so.
Well, you've done a fantastic job.
Thank
it really
you.
is beautiful. And it just felt good. You walked in and there's all familiar faces and hello, how are you? But it felt very inviting.
Yeah, it was definitely part of what I was trying to accomplish was not letting go of what has been, but at the same time adding to. And I've definitely connected with a lot of local customers that have been there for years, despite all the changes and different, owners. They've been loyal customers, and I've found that, and I love that, and I love seeing them every day. But it's been exciting because there's been a new group of people that have come in, and maybe from my family or friends, or just people that have referred people to come in to the cafe. And it was important to me to have a certain vibe when you walk in the door, and I was hoping that my decor would create that, and from what I've heard, it's done so.
You were very successful. It reminds me of, and that's, I was describing it to my daughters. I'm like, oh, you guys, next time you come down, we got to stop in there. And I was sharing it with them, and I said, it kind of reminds me of Friends. Remember how they'd all gather at the coffee shop, and it just felt good, and you shared your day, or in the morning, what direction are you headed in, what are your successes, all that great stuff. And it has that vibe. It just feels warm, inviting, and you're just like at ease to be there.
Good. Well, that was my goal. So, and that's what I'm hearing from a lot of people. So it's very nice to hear.
And it's nice to hear from you that community matters to you, because they were always very involved in the community. Will you still be going forward with a lot of that? And are you adding some other pieces to it?
Absolutely. I've already held, a couple of different community events there. I've booked outside parties already. There's been baby showers we've held already. It's been really neat to see how the upstairs can unfold into something new and inviting. And then we quickly put it back together. But absolutely, I would love to continue to connect with anybody that would need a warm and inviting spot to hold their work events, or maybe something more personal, such as a baby shower, birthday party. Anybody that's looking for that, the space is great. It's comfortably fits 30 people.
Wow.
Yep. We can.
And it does, because I'm going, wow. And then I'm like, wait a minute. We've had our coffee hour connections there, and
which I would love to continue to have those.
And that is coming 2024. Watch for the next coffee hour connections in the new year. We'll be at the new Common Grounds Cafe very soon. But it does. It can fit. We've had over 30 people up there.
I've been very accommodating, and will continue to be with, do you need certain pieces of furniture removed so you can bring in tables? And so I'm, really trying to listen to what the person is looking for, and just find a way to accommodate that.
And coffee brings us all together.
It sure does.
And it instantly brings us to a happy place.
Caffeine, it does a lot of things to a lot of people. Although I'm finding there's a certain niche of people that like decaf as well. So
really? Huh. No.
Yeah.
Can't imagine, but okay. How about coffee drinks? So, because when I went in, it was like, oh, look at all of these options.
Yes.
So have you added new lattes? Because that's always, I like my lattes and cappuccinos. So I was just kind of perusing through.
Yes, I absolutely have. My husband had this wonderful idea of getting these TVs, and we have those up, and one of those TVs is the specialty board, and that seems to be where everybody gravitates to. So I said, I better keep up on these specials here. But I'm trying really hard to listen to what people are asking for and looking for in a good coffee drink. And so I've been just connecting with people as they're coming in and saying, what are you looking for? And getting some brainstorming ideas, for drinks. But yes, the board is full of new, exciting drinks. I try to change them at least once a week to keep people on their toes. We do even better specialty drinks around the holidays. So for Halloween, for example, everybody loved the Boo Bash group glass that we had that had the little ghosts on the side, and we have something coming up for Thanksgiving, and of course then Christmas.
And Christmas, and then Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so
we can have a lot of fun with this.
Yes, I'm a little nerdy like that, so I definitely want to continue that and keep people excited to come there. It's important to do that.
It's a reason to celebrate.
Yeah, we've kept a lot of the food that people liked, and then I've added the sandwich, the Braylon, which seems to be a popular hit there. And then there'll be some other things coming that are all geared around the Braylon, because of course she's my inspiration. So she's
the star.
Yes, she's going to be a little barista before we know it, whether she wants to or not.
And that's the thing, being a barista is a lot of work.
It sure is.
Did you have past experience in it? Because I love my cappuccinos, and at home, I'm okay if I'm making a cappuccino for me.
Yeah.
I'd rather have someone make it, but I've got to do it. When you have guests over, can I have one? And I'll have an espresso. And I'm like, okay, the party's over. I am not a barista. I am not going to make coffees for everyone.
Well, you are going to laugh a little bit, and I hope I don't offend anybody, but I actually did not like coffee before this experience.
Really?
I was 100% tea drinker, and I knew everything about teas and how I liked them. And so, again, when this opportunity came up, I said, I can do this. And so what I decided to do was take a barista course. So I learned everything I could about coffee frothing, and we work with a great coffee distribution that offered to come and teach a lot of the staff, and we did a really fun one-on-one, and we learned a lot about the coffee that we're selling, and so I'm trying to take all the right steps, but I still like my tea.
Well, for all of us coffee aficionados, we need to head down to Common Grounds and put you and your team to the test.
You do.
And sample some of those wonderful new specialty drinks that you have on there. So if our audience wants to know more, or they're looking for hours or any information, what is the best way for folks to get in touch with you?
Sure. They can connect on social media with Common Grounds, Instagram, Facebook. They can call the coffee house and connect there. I'm always there. Certainly feel free to reach out to me if I'm there and working, but we'll be expanding and creating a website, but in the interim, we have all social media paths. We just created a TikTok as well, so please follow us there.
Wonderful.
I have a wonderful team and staff that's helping keep me in the know with as I age and they're young.
Which direction you need to go in.
So they're keeping me pretty in tune and in check with everything, and they're just amazing. So
fabulous.
Yeah.
We're so grateful that you have taken this on, and that our favorite coffee house is still here and providing fabulous coffee, tea, and so many other things for us. Thank you so very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I'll see you because, Boston Road takes you everywhere.
That's
so it's
right.
very easy to just drive in and sample an item.
That's right.
Thank you, Kristine.
Please be sure to come by.
Absolutely. And thank you to our audience for watching this episode. If you would like to be the next guest on Conversations with the ERC5, you can do so by going to our website, ERC5.com, and you can sign up there. We'd be delighted to have you with us here at Stonegate Studios in Wilbraham.